Hello learners, in this lesson you will learn how to give commands, make requests and express wishes in Bangla through a lively and engaging conversation between three friends, Manashi, Atish and Pradipto. As they spend the afternoon together, buying snacks, watching the sunset, catching a bus and enjoying an adda at the coffee house. You will encounter a variety of imperative structures used in natural everyday contexts. Let's get started. Now we'll look at a conversation. Manushi said, "Kaku, আমাকে একটা বিস্কুটের প্যাকেট দিন তো?" Manushi said, "Uncle, please give me a packet of biscuits." Atish replies, এই জলের বোতলটা এদিকে দে তো, আমার খুব পিপাসা পেয়েছে. Atish replies, "Please pass me the water bottle. I'm really thirsty." In the first line, Manushi says, "Kaku, আমাকে একটা বিস্কুটের প্যাকেট দিন তো?" Here, Kaku means uncle, a respectful way to address an older man. Amake means to me, where ami means I and ke means two, and ekta means one or a. Biscuiter is the possessive form of biscuit, meaning biscuit or of biscuit, and packet means packet. The verb din is the honorific imperative of deva, means to give, used to show respect. The final particle to adds the softness or politeness to the request, so the sentence becomes, "Uncle, please give me a packet of biscuits." In reply, Atish says, এই জলের বোতলটা আমাকে এদিকে দে তো, আমার খুব পিপাসা পেয়েছে. Here, এই means this. জলের is the possessive form of জল, means water. So, জলের বোতলটা means the bottle of water. আমাকে again means to me, and এদিকে means this way or towards me. The verb they is the familiar or informal imperative form, suitable between friends. Observe the contrast between informal they and honorific din. The to again softens the command. Amar means my, khub means very, pipasha means thirst, and peche is the present perfect form of power, means to get or have. So the sentence means, "Please pass me this water bottle, I'm really thirsty." Let's continue observing the conversation. Manushi says, তোর কাছে খুচরো আছে? থাকলে দয়া করে পয়সাটা দিয়ে দে. Manushi says, do you have change? If so, please pay the money. Atish replies, হ্যাঁ আছে. ঘড়িতে কটা বাজছে বলতো? Atish replies, yes I have. Can you tell me what time is it? Manushi then replies, এখন 3:55. একটু দাঁড়া তো, ওই দেখ বিকেলের পরন্ত সূর্যটা কেমন লাগছে. Manushi says, it's 3:55 now. Hold on a second. Look how beautiful the setting sun looks. In this part of conversation, Manushi asks, তোর কাছে খুচরো আছে? থাকলে দয়া করে পয়সাটা দিয়ে দে. Let's break it down. Here, তোর is the possessive form of তুই, which is you but in informal tone, used among close friends. Kache means with or near. So, তোর কাছে translates as with you. Khujro means small change or coins. Ache is the present tense form of thaka, means to have or to exist, indicating the possession. Altogether, the sentence means, do you have any change? She follows up with the polite request, থাকলে দয়া করে পয়সাটা দিয়ে দে. Here, থাকলে is the conditional form made from thaka, means to have, and the suffix le, meaning if you have. Daya kore literally means out of kindness and is used to politely say please. Poishata is the money. Poisha means money and ta is the definite article. The verb diye de is an example of a compound imperative, where diye means having given adds with de means give in informal. It adds emphasis and immediacy to the request. So, The full sentence means, if you have some, please give the money. Atish replies, হ্যাঁ আছে. Simply, yes I do. He then shifts the focus and says, ঘড়িতে কটা বাজছে বলতো? Here, ঘড়িতে means on the clock. Kota means what time. And বাজছে is the present continuous form of baja, means to strike or ring, used when referring to time. The phrase bolto is another imperative, where bol means say or tell, adds with to, a softener that makes the command polite. This makes the whole line, tell me what time is it. Manushi responds, এখন 3:55. Ekhon means now, 3 is 3 o'clock and ponchanno means 55. So it's 3:55 now. She then invites Atish to pause and enjoy the moment. একটু দাঁড়া তো, ওই দেখ বিকেলের পড়ন্ত সূর্যটা কেমন লাগছে. Here ektu means a little or just, and dara is the informal imperative of darano, means to stop or wait. The softener to again adds the politeness, turning it into wait a moment, will you? Here oi means that, and dak is another imperative, means look. The phrase bikeler poronto shurjota combines bikel means afternoon, adds with er, which is possessive marker, to mean of the afternoon. Here poronto means setting and shurjota to form the setting afternoon sun. Finally, kemon lagje translates as how it feels or how it looks. The entire line then becomes, just wait a moment, look how beautiful the setting sun looks. Let's continue observing the conversation. Atish says, জীবন এত ব্যস্ত হয়ে গেছে এইরকম মুহূর্তগুলো উপভোগ করাই হয় না. Atish says, life has become so busy we barely get to enjoy such moments. Manushi replies, ঠিক বলেছিস, চল আজ একটু থেমে প্রকৃতিকে উপভোগ করি. Manushi replies, you're right, let's pause today and enjoy the nature. Atish replies, জীবন এত ব্যস্ত হয়ে গেছে এইরকম মুহূর্তগুলোকে উপভোগ করাই হয় না. Here, জীবন is life, এত ব্যস্ত means so busy, and হয়ে গেছে is a compound verb made from hawa, means to become, and jawa means to go, forming the sense of completion, which is has become. The phrase এইরকম মুহূর্তগুলো refers to such moments with এইরকম meaning of this kind and gulo marking the plural. The final part, উপভোগ করাই হয় না, is a passive negative construction, where উপভোগ করা means to enjoy and করাই হয় না implies doesn't even get done, adding emphasis to the idea that such enjoyment rarely happens nowadays. Manushi agrees warmly, saying, ঠিক বলেছিস, চল আজ একটু থেমে প্রকৃতিকে উপভোগ করি. ঠিক বলেছিস translates directly to you have said it right, using the familiar past form of bola, means to say. Chol is an imperative form used to suggest an action together, like come on or let's. Then, আজ একটু থেমে প্রকৃতিকে উপভোগ করি suggests a mindful pause, where আজ means today, একটু থেমে is by pausing a little, with theme being the conjunctive participle of theme jawa, means to stop or pause, and prokritike means nature, marked with the accusative k marker. Finally, upabhog kori is the first person plural present tense, which means let's enjoy. Now we'll continue with the conversation. Atish says, আচ্ছা শোন, কাল আমার জন্য বিনায়কের কবিতার বইটা আনিস, ভুলিস না যেন. Atish says, listen, bring Binayak's poetry book for me tomorrow. Don't forget, okay? Manushi replies, নিশ্চয়ই আনবো, তুই এখন একটু চুপ কর, আকাশটার দিকে তাকিয়ে দেখ. Manushi replies, of course I will. Now just be quiet for a moment and look at the sky. Atish says, আচ্ছা শোন, কালকে আমার জন্য বিনায়কের কবিতার বইটা আনিস, ভুলিস না যেন. The word acha serves as a transition, meaning all right or well, often used to draw attention. Shon is the imperative form of shona, means to listen, used here in an informal but friendly tone. Kal means tomorrow, and amar jonno means for me, where jonno is a postposition that means for. The noun phrase Binayoker kobitar boita refers to Binayak's poetry book, where Binayoker is the genitive form of the name, Kobitar is the genitive of Kobita means poetry, and Boita means the book, with ta marking the definiteness. The verb anish is the second person familiar imperative of ana means to bring, marking it a direct but friendly command. He adds bhulish na jano means don't forget, okay? Where bhulish is the familiar negative imperative form of bhola means to forget, and na negates it, and jano softens the request, expressing concern or care in a friendly way. Manushi replies, নিশ্চয়ই আনবো, তুই এখন একটু চুপ কর, আকাশটার দিকে তাকিয়ে দেখ. This translates to, of course I will. Now just be quiet for a moment and look at the sky. Here, nishchoy is an adverb meaning surely or certainly, used here for emphasis. Anbo is the future first person form of ana, means I will bring. She then uses the informal pronoun tui, means you, showing the closeness or affection, and says, "Ekhon ekটু চুপ কর," means now be quiet for a bit. Ekhon means now, the ektu means a little or for a moment, and chup kor is the imperative form of chup kora means to be quiet, urging him to silence gently. Then she says, "Akashtar dike takiye dekh," meaning look at the sky. Akashta refers to the sky, with ta as a definite article, and dike means toward. Takiye is the conjunctive participle of takano, means to look, and dekh is the imperative form of dekha, means to see. The entire sentence beautifully invites the listener to pause and observe the natural beauty above, delivered in calm, friendly, and affectionate tone. Let's continue observing the conversation. Atish says, "Darun, acha chol, aaj সন্ধ্যেটা coffee house এ কাটানো যাক." Atish says, "Wonderful. Come on, let's spend the evening at the coffee house." Now we will look at what Manushi replies to Atish. Manushi replies, "বেশ, তাহলে তাড়াতাড়ি উঠে পড়ি, আর দেরি করো না." Manushi replies, "Great, then let's get up quickly, don't delay anymore." Atish begins this segment with Darun, meaning wonderful or great, an enthusiastic exclamation often used in both casual and formal speech. He follows with Acha chol, আজ সন্ধ্যেটা কফি হাউসে কাটানো যাক. Here acha works as a discourse marker again, signaling a shift or suggestion, like all right or so. The verb chol is the imperative form of chola, means to go, used here to mean let's go. Then he suggests a plan. আজ সন্ধ্যেটা কফি হাউসে কাটানো যাক, meaning let's spend the evening at the coffee house. আজ means today. Shondheta refers to the evening with the definite marker ta, and coffee house means at the coffee house, uses the locative suffix a, and katano jak is a polite optative construction. Katano is the causative infinitive of kata, means to spend or pass time, and jak is the optative form of jawa, means to go, used to express a collective suggestion or gentle command, let's it be spent. Manushi replies, বেশ, তাহলে তাড়াতাড়ি উঠে পড়ি আর দেরি করো না. Here বেশ means fine or all right, and tahole means then or in that case, creating a smooth transition. Taratari means quickly, and uthe pori is a compound verb construction, where uthe means getting up and pori means beginning to, creating the sense of let's get up and go. This use of first person plural imperative, which is in suggestive mode, signals the readiness and action. She then adds ar deri koro na, meaning don't delay anymore, where ar means anymore or further, and deri means delay, and korona is the negative familiar imperative of kora, means to do. which literally means do not delay. Now, we'll again continue observing the conversation. Manushi says, বসে পড়, এবার একটু বিশ্রাম নি। আর হ্যাঁ, এক পেয়ালা কড়া কফি দিতে বল, চিনি যেন না থাকে। Manushi says, sit down, let's rest a bit. Oh, and ask for a strong cup of coffee. Make sure there is no sugar. Atish replies, ওয়েটারকে বল কাটলেট আর ফিশ কবিরাজি অ্যাড করে দিন। Atish replies, tell the waiter to add the cutlet and fish kobiraji too. Manushi gently instructs, বসে পড়, এবার একটু বিশ্রাম নি। Here, বসে পড় is the two-part verb phrase made of bosh means sit and por means to fall or start doing. Together, it means sit down in a friendly, casual tone. Here, ebar means this time or now, signaling a shift in activity. Ektu means a little and bishram is a noun meaning rest. Ni is the first person plural, which means let's, form of niwa to take. So, ektu bishramni translates as let's take a little rest. Then she continues with, আর হ্যাঁ, এক পেয়ালা কড়া কফি দিতে বল। Here are means and, হ্যাঁ means yes. Here works as like oh in English calling attention. Ek pyala means one cup, where ek means one and pyala is a poetic or literary word for a cup. Kora means strong or intense, especially when referring to a tea or coffee. Coffee is a borrowed word and dite bol literally means tell someone to give. A command in familiar tone. It comes from deva means to give and bola to tell. So altogether the phrase means ask them to bring a strong cup of coffee. She finishes with the specific instruction chini jeno na thake. Here chini means sugar and jeno na thake expresses a gentle but firm prohibition. Thake is the subjunctive form of thaka means to be and na is the negation. Here jano implies a kind of wish or emphasis. So the whole sentence means make sure there is no sugar. Atish then adds his order with waiter ke bol cutlet or fish kobiraji add kore din. Waiter ke means tell the waiter, where waiter is the borrowed word and K marks the object to the waiter. Bol is the familiar imperative of bola means to say or tell. Then he lists the food like cutlet and fish kobiraji, a Bengali speciality where fish is coated with egg and fried. And add koredin comes from add means which is a borrowed word from English. Kore from the kora means to do. And din is the respectful imperative of deva means to give. So he is saying tell the waiter to add a cutlet and fish kobiraji too. Let's continue observing the conversation. Now, let us look at various imperative constructions found in Bangla. Bangla imperatives vary based on formality, social relationship and intent, where command, request, suggestion or wish. Below is a range of commonly used constructions with examples in both Bangla script and English translations. The first is direct command in familiar tone, usually used with closer friends, younger people or in casual setting. Chup kor means be quiet. Ekhoni ja means go right now. Boita de means give the book. Second one is polite or respectful commands, used with elders, strangers, or when you want to be respectful. We'll see the examples. First, দয়া করে বসুন means please sit. একটু দেখুন means please take a look. সাহায্য করুন means help me please. Then, the third is command with emphasis, used for polite or gentle requests, often spoken in informal settings. We'll see the examples. একটু দাঁড়াতো means wait a bit. শোন তো একটা গল্প বলি means listen, let me tell a story. একটু চুপ কর তো means be quiet for a second. The next type is negative commands, which is prohibitive, used to tell someone not to do something. We'll see the examples. যাস না means don't go. বলবেন না means please don't say that. দাঁড়িও না means don't even stop. The next type is commands embedded in requests. These are softener and often used in speech to avoid sounding bossy but without using please. We'll see the examples. একটু চুপ কর তো, which translates to please be quiet for a moment. বল না means please tell me. ওই বইটা এনে দে না means please bring me that book. The next type is wishes or desires using jak, jano, hok. These are used to express desires poetically or hopefully. We'll see few examples. আজকের সন্ধ্যেটা কফি হাউসে কাটানো যাক. Translates to let this evening be spent at the coffee house. Next is এই আড্ডাটা যেন বারবার ফিরে আসে, which means may this আড্ডা return again. সব ঠিকঠাক হোক, let everything be all right. So that brings us to the end of this lesson. We will see you in the next class. Happy learning. ধন্যবাদ.